Hey buddy, it's Crazy Guitar and welcome back to some more Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. In the last one, we went through Classic mode, running through as Pac-Man, our first of the third-party characters in the game, as well as another newcomer. And today, we're going to be heading through Classic mode as yet another third-party fighter. Mega Man, yet another newcomer as well. So, I'll get into things. Let's check out Mega Man's palette swaps real quick. So, of course, starting off with the standard blue outfit that he typically rocks in the series. We have the red and white Rush outfit. We've got the green and white. We've got a yellow and kind of like a light brown, like a dark orange. We've got a light blue and a white. We've got light green and yellow. We've got yellow and maybe like a light red or like a darker orange. And we also have a dark gray with a yellow. So pretty interesting ones. I'm pretty sure they're mostly based off of like different Mega Man weapons or like characters from within the Mega Man series. So yeah, but yeah, Mega Man's here in this game, which is really freaking cool. You know, obviously from the Mega Man series from Capcom, and really cool to have him in Smash Brothers. You know, he's definitely fitting for the role of a fighter in this game, in this series, and it's really cool to have him here. He's definitely one that I've looked into wanting to play, wanting to pick up and play more. How did I not hit him? I don't understand. But yeah, Mega Man's a lot of fun. He works really interestingly. He relies a lot on projectiles, so having some, I mean, we're probably gonna get more into it, but like fighting against someone that is heavy on their reflector game is probably gonna be a very, very bad case for Mega Man. Very, very bad battle. He's got some melee options for sure, but he is primarily a ranged projectile type character. There we go. Up tilt on him. Oh, brother. Oh, I got scared for a moment. I'm glad Gardevoir's thing didn't like show up. Gardevoir's not really one I want to fight up against, just because of the reflector. Hold up. Ah, I tried. Hold up. Bam. Ooh, fit right into my up smash. Nice. I'm glad. I like that the earlier CPUs in Classic mode are really easy to just fight against. It's the later ones that get very pissy with me sometimes. But anyways, getting to Mega Man's specifics, I guess, sure, I mean, they're not, it's all 4-player matches, probably gonna go to like 5 or 6. So for his play, like I mentioned before, he is very projectile heavy. He is a mid-range zoning character. He is a heavyweight character, but only slightly lighter than Captain Falcon, which of course means he has better survivability on stage, as many heavyweights tend to do. And his recovery interesting as well. He uses the Rush coil from the, obviously the Mega Man games, which gives him a very good vertical recovery. It's just kind of how it works. His boy Rush, his dog, his robotic dog from the game shows up, and yeah, he acts as like a spring, like a trampoline, kind of similar to Sonic's in a way. But Rush can actually be used multiple times. Well, by multiple times, at max 2 times, but he will leave at some point. He also can be used by opponents, so keep that in mind if you don't want that to happen. Can you not Wii Fit? That would be appreciated. I almost got like launched off. Hold up. Oh, come on. How did I hit anyone? I don't even know what's going on right here. It's like, I feel like I'm just being not combo, but just teamed up on. It's Wii Fit and Diddy Kong that just like are back here. Palutena, you want to like help me out? That'd be great. I'm getting, okay. These two have been absolute menaces of like just not caring about anything, and on top of that, just stealing a lot of kills. I feel like they have been the only ones who have gotten any kills on both Kirby and on Duck Hunt. There, oh, that should have worked. There we go. Use this. Use that. There we go. Wii Fit's gone, which is great. Give me that Dragoon piece. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Damn it, Palutena, I had him in my grabs, and you had to ruin it. Because of course. Okay, good job, Palutena. I'm glad you did that. Let me get the final smash. Please. Thank you. Here you go. What? Oh my gosh, Palutena. I swear to me mom that you are going to regret everything. Nice spike. That felt so personal, but I needed it to be done. That battle was very strange to say the least. Continuing on though, for his general strengths, obviously his projectile-based gameplay. He relies on a wide variety of projectiles, both in his specials and his standard attacks. The Mega Buster, which is like his main attack for the neutral attack and forward tilt, can fire fast, are safe shots while standing, walking, or jumping, and also interrupts weaker attacks and projectiles. The Metal Blade, which I've shown off a few times in neutral B, can be thrown in 8 directions and also has high hit stun, which makes it great for combos, shield baiting, and mind games. Very, very good mechanic, very, very good weapon to have. Can also be thrown like into the ground or like at a wall, and then it can be picked up by, at that point, anyone to be utilized. So yeah, be careful though, because your enemies can of course pick them up, your blades, and it's not going to be fun. So yeah. Continuing on though, the Crash Bomber, his side B, really, really good one. I like this one a lot. Forces opponents to just react, which creates grabbing opportunities. It's a very, very good one because it latches onto them, and it latches onto like really any surface, but onto opponents it works very, very well. And yeah, it just causes a little bit of like interference. Wow, okay, freaking Pikachu, relax. That worked. I'll take it. I just realized Ike is gone. No shot! I had him there too, but I freaking turned around. Get out of here. That was the goofiest kill I've ever gotten. Okay, sure. That was a weird match. But in general, for his aerial projectiles, because there's some really good ones, the up aerial, the tornado, can actually give early KOs if opponents are high, either high in altitude or just generally high in a percentage. And a down aerial, as I showed off a little bit earlier against Diddy Kong, is a pretty safe meteor smash option. It can be reflected, as any projectile, can be, but it's a really strong one if you can hit it off. Even if you don't hit the meteor smash, it will still do a lot. A very, very solid amount of damage and knockback. So yeah, very, very good stuff to him. Did Samus really just shoot 2 missiles at once? That's crazy. Was it really 2 missiles at once? There's no way. Uh-oh. I'm scared. I don't like that Palutena has a bullet. Where's... Uh-oh. Palutena, you want to use that already? What happened? Palutena, honey, what just happened to you? I'm not complaining, but it's just so... Okay, sure. Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get, Samus. This has been so far a very, very goofy match. But hey, we'll take it, I guess. Give me that. I need one more piece. I really want to show off the gun. I think I maybe showed it off once in an earlier episode, but I'm not sure. No, Samus, you scumbag, of course you're gonna get that. Oh, I tried. I really want to go for the up tilt, but it's so hard to do. I forgot that blast you off. I don't play on Orbital Gate Assault like ever. There we go! That's a beautiful kill if I've ever seen one. Going into his spacing and neutral control. He's very excellent in mid-range zoning and controlling neutral stage. Combining the Mega Buster, the Metal Blade, and the Crash Bomber makes him hard to approach, and he can also punish approaches effectively, especially against characters without projectiles or long reach. Grab game-wise, pretty fast grab and reliable follow-ups from the throws, and can also rack up damage pretty easily after landing a grab. Can also, I mean, like we mentioned, can like, kill. In rare instances, it can kill. It's not, his grab is not really like worthwhile as like killing. You definitely want to use his grab and his throws more for like, I was so confused on what's happening there. You want to use them more for like combos and like setups. So keep that in mind. Darkbit, what are you doing here? Get out of here. Oh my gosh, these CPUs, I swear, are always out for blood. It's insane. There we go, get that. I want to wait for the Hakote chip, because that's going to be really good once it falls down. There we go, beautiful. Now, can I hit you with this, by the way? I'm curious. Do that. Uh-oh. Oh no, I was out of range. I was like right there too. Get out of here. Let's go, nice. So some of these battles, honestly, are going a lot better than I anticipated. Mega Man, I feel like I'm having a lot more luck than I should be having. As for KO options, he has multiple finishers. His up tilt, which of course is that uppercut, the Mega Upper, is a fast and strong KO. It's just hard to pull off because he had to be pretty close range. The forward smash is projectile based and also very good for edge guarding, but of course can be reflected. It's a very you know, bad one to get reflected, so keep that in mind. Also, yeah, the up tilt is really, really good, just it's, again, hard to pull off properly. And the aerials, just generally his aerials do provide some good extra kill setups, so keep those in mind. He's got a lot of good kill options if he can pull them off properly. Yeah, a lot of really good kill options. One of my favorites is the back air by far. That like multi-hits slash, it's so good and so freaking handy. But going into his custom moves, because we can talk about those a little quickly, because they're actually kind of fun. Mega Man's one of those characters where he's got a very, very unique and versatile set of custom moves. They're amazing. So if you guys don't know, his moveset, his special moves are basically all of his moves, or at least most of them, are based off of different weapons he can get within the Mega Man games, right? The Metal Blade, the Crash Bomber, the Down Special Leaf Shield, like everything he can get within the games. And that applies to the custom moves as well. So, one of them being the Shadow Blade or the Ice Slasher for his neutral B, can immobilize opponents and are safer than the Metal Blade. The Hyper Bomb or the Danger Wrap is harder to land, but both deal high damage and knockback. The Tornado Hold adds new combo potential. Plant Barrier has a shorter duration, but absorbs and deals more damage than Leaf Shield. And the Skull Barrier can reflect projectiles and can't be destroyed, which makes it a strong defensive option. He's got a lot of usage, a lot of really, really cool options to his custom moves, and I love those a lot, and I definitely want to play them and show them off to some degree in the future. He also has some pretty good ones that weren't mentioned, like his for his recovery. One of them being like it's hard to describe, but one of them being just like a bird that he lifts off with, which is a little slower than his current regular up special, but it's a really, really good recovery. Just for height, it's amazing. It's really, really good. But going into Mega Man's weaknesses, because he's got, you know, a few, he does of course have that heavy projectile reliance. He does struggle against characters who can reflect, absorb, or pocket projectiles, like Villager, for example, or Fox. So that's definitely one of his biggest problems. He also has a lot of close-range vulnerability, as he lacks fast melee attacks for close-range quarters, and he can also be pressured by aggressive rushdown characters, like Captain Falcon, for example. Very, very problematic for him. As for speed and lag issues, his low mobility does make approaching pretty difficult, and also many strong attacks do have high startup or ending lag, which makes them very predictable. And his KO attempts can also just in general be risky due to having punchable finishers. So yeah, strong weaknesses that can definitely play a big part into, like, you know, making Mega Man a bit difficult to use, but still. So overall, as a playstyle, he's most optimal as a mid-range character, having your opponents stuck at mid-range and like utilizing that to your advantage is definitely like what you need to do. He excels very, very good at its zoning, spacing, and conditioning opponents with projectiles, focuses on racking up damage safely, and then securing KOs with slower but powerful finishers. But he does struggle, of course, when forced to fight up close or against characters who neutralize his projectiles, which, you know, those are, of course, the main two you gotta worry about when fighting as Mega Man. But overall, very, very fun character to try out and to maybe like get good with. I was just like lacking crazy there. Can you not? Let me like destroy you real quick. Oh no! No way that happened! I got so greedy. Oh, I'm gonna have to get a continue now. Oh. Out of all the instances to lose both of my lives and get a continue, that is not the way I've expected it at all. But there's nothing I can do but just see you guys back at that same portion, same fight. Alright, back at it again, as per usual. Here is the Shadow. Let's get this guy out of here quick. Brother, no way you live that. Oh, I freaking comboed you to oblivion, you still live? That's crazy. Oh, I actually could have gotten there, but nope. Okay, this was a very interesting classic mode run through. That's all I'm gonna say. Even like, yeah, I don't know. Mega Man, I like the character a lot. I like playing as him, and I'll talk more about it in like while I'm playing through the credits. Oh, I killed him. That's pretty cool. That's actually pretty damn cool. But yeah, I don't know. Mega Man, I for some reason I'm just having a tough time getting through this run through with, and I'm just kind of glad to be done. I need to be done already because this is just insane. This is insane. I need to get out of here. Yeah, I'm glad to just be out of this. Can I kill a few? Nope, probably one more. And bam! Nice. Mega Buster to the rescue. Or charge shot, whatever it's called. I don't care. I'm tired. I just want to be out of here. But there we go. There's Mega Man's Classic Mode run through. Good score this time. I don't know if it's better or worse than what I could have gotten last time, but it is what it is. Let's just stick with it. Alright, let's get these credits going. Now, Mega Man worries me. I mean, I guess the Buster could be decent for this, but like, I don't know. Mega Man is a character I've always had a lot of trouble with when it comes to completing Classic Mode. Not Classic Mode, but like the credits. I feel like I can do it. I can hit 100% with him, but man, is it difficult. Man, is it tricky because he doesn't really have many good options. I guess the forward air could work. In theory, the Buster's actually doing some work. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna fully like be against it, but like it's not an ideal kind of move to utilize in my opinion. But I mean, it's doing what it can do. But anyways, yes, Mega Man Classic Mode run through is done. I'm kind of glad it is. I like Mega Man as a character. I do like playing him a lot. I really do. But I guess it's just more so like within actual battles against human players, against like CPUs within like solo modes. It's a pain in the bum. I'm not gonna lie. It's a real pain to play as them sometimes, especially when the CPUs are like such bullcrap, have like the greatest luck in the world, and also like dodge all of your attacks like frame perfectly. It's insane. It is insane what they do to some of these CPUs. And these are like level 7 CPUs. They shouldn't be this crazy. I would expect this from like level 9. But like even when I was playing Classic Mode as Falcon and I played that on 9.0, the CPUs, in my opinion, weren't nearly as bad. Could also just be the fact that like I'm just good as Falcon, not trying to like inflate my ego, but like I feel comfortable and decent as someone like Falcon compared to like a majority of these characters where I'm just kind of sort of playing them from time to time. I don't know what it could be, but yeah, I like Mega Man, but in certain situations, not really against like the CPUs and the solo side of things. No way I missed Nintendo, that's crazy. The freaking Buster should have come out a lot quicker than that. Boom. It's a lot quicker of a move. I don't know what was happening. Anyways, really cool background image. Let's check out the taunts real quick. So we got the up taunt, the side taunt, and then the down taunt. That's very reminiscent of one of the Mega Man games. Pretty cool. Pretty cool that they actually showed both Rush and Beat at the end of the credits cutscene or whatever. That's pretty cool. I don't think it's possible unless they probably just hacked the game and just like, you know what, let's just make this cool image real quick, even if it's through like, you know, impossible means, but what can you do? Anyways, yeah, check out Mega Man's stuff real quick, his movesets in full. So of course, we've got the final smash, which we couldn't show off within Classic Mode, but here it is, Mega Man Legends. So yeah, that's a really cool, really flashy and cinematic final smash. He shoots at the black hole bomb from, which is Galaxy Man's weapon from Mega Man 9, and then after it explodes, it can suck up any opponent that is like near it. It actually has a pretty good you know, lack of a better term, sucking range to it. But then once that happens, a cutscene play, it's Mega Man X, Mega Man .exe, Mega Man Volnut, and Geostellar all come in to help out Mega Man, and like they all fire their Mega Busters. It's a really cool animation, really cool move, really cool Final Smash to see. But going into his regular moveset, we've got the neutral special, which is of course a Metal Blade. We showed this off a few times. Good weapon, very versatile projectile, can be of course, you know, thrown in 8 different directions. It's really, really freaking cool how much you can do with this weapon. It can also be thrown into the ground or at a wall to like make it stick, and then you can pick it up afterwards, or your opponents can pick it up, or your teammate can pick it up. Really, really cool Final Smash, or sorry, neutral special, and like hits opponents a few times, can go through multiple at once. But yeah, really, really good one to go with. Then of course we have this side special, which is the Crash Bomber, a little sticky bomb that can be they can stick onto any surface or of course your opponent, and after a little bit, a few seconds, it will then detonate, doing a few hits of damage, of explosive damage, and then, you know, yeah, pretty cool move to just kind of like get your opponents into a situation where they have to like get away, and then you can like trap them. Yeah, useful tool. And you can like combo into like after the explosion. It's nice. It's nice. But they can also, of course, since it's a sticky bomb, they can, you know, put it back on you or onto other opponents if they so please. But then we have the up special, which is of course the Rush Coil, his main recovery tool. It's pretty good as a recovery. It gives him some very strong vertical range. He can also be used a second time. If you hit him a second time, he will gain more range from the jump than the first time. So definitely utilize that to your advantage. It can also be done in the air, but it's a lot trickier. A lot trickier. It's not easy at all. I know it's possible, but man, is it difficult. I don't know if it really is fully possible, but maybe it is. Maybe if you get like meteor smashed into it, then it's possible. But yeah, and your opponents can also use the tool too. Anyone can use it besides Mega Man. Then of course, finally, the down special, the Leaf Shield, can summon a shield of leaves around him. Kind of just acts as a shield. If he goes into any opponents, he will do like very minuscule damage, and can also every leaf that takes damage will then disappear afterwards, but just acts as a little bit of a barrier for him. Can also shoot it off after him, which is pretty cool. Very versatile tool. Can, you know, grab an opponent and do some extra damage to the leaf shields. It's a nice tool to have. Nice blocking, defensive tool, but also just utilized to like for like combo potential or like just racking up some damage. But that's his movesets. All of course, you know, reminiscent and based off of different Robot Masters in the Mega Man franchise, so pretty cool to actually see Mega Man utilize all of those different powers within his moveset. Really singing cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and check out his trophy real quick and just end off today's episode finally. So Mega Man, the main hero from Capcom's 1987 action game Mega Man. He travels from stage to stage defeating Robot Masters to obtain new weapons. He uses this vast arsenal in Smash Bros. In a variety of ways. Metal Blades, for example, can be fired in 8 directions and picked up off the ground. And the games we have are Mega Man and Mega Man 2 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Of course, both coming out on the NES. I think Mega Man had like, I think his first like 5 or 6 games were all on the NES. It wasn't until like number 6 or 7 that he moved to the SNES for like a few games. But yeah, that's Mega Man, that's the character. And that's it for today's episode of Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U. Thank you all so much for watching, for sticking through this one. In the next one, we're going to be heading through Classic Mode as the, well, another third-party character, but a veteran coming back from Brawl, Sonic, and the last of the main fighters, the base roster within the game. We'll get into that a bit later. But yes, Sonic next time. Stay tuned for that one. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff. Social media, including the Twitch and all the other channels, are of course down in the description. And I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Pop-Tarts out.